Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally. A couple of new heroes and new faces. Faceless Void kind of popped up every so often. In the previous pass, we get a Magnus who got a rework on the shard. I want to say... Was it Horntoss that got taken? Yeah, probably still going to be the Quaswex build. Unless I'm going to be, you know, oh, they're going to be coming up. Blast off comes through. They're going to be able to get the lockdown here onto the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, can he get himself away from that? And it was the Quas that was skilled up here for the Cold Snap. And that will be first blood going the way of Black Archangel, who's got the Hammer of Purity coming out at level 1. Shard's more important now that you get the extra damage coming through from the Grow. Gatsy should be able to get himself away. The Spear comes out. Actually, the Blast off comes through and Yond gets the kill. And you see it, 1855 in terms of kills. Yond here, and Violet. Oh, who goes down? They're going to be able to get a return kill though. Gatsy takes down Yond, but Yond in return, I think that was a sticky bomb. Press Yond is going to be TPing in. Manic, did you want to try and make a go into Denny? Tornado's going to be there. Was that blast off to get the kill onto Speedy in the middle of the lane? But, well, with that sticky bomb, is it going to be enough to take him down? It looks like it should be. And Yond, Demolition Crew, will be able to take down the death. No, because there's that sentry. Violent gets the kill onto Yond. Chased down from last hero, but Violent, the arena does come through now. Oh, I think he'll be able to do the damage with the Cold Snap, with the EMP, with the Urn. Does he have any charges on the Urn? He does. He's already used it now as well. Violent, Cookie, Tornado. It catches him mid-Cookie. And Violent can get himself away from this. Maybe tries to deny himself from the creeps. He's going to go for it, but last hero here, cleaning up with the God's Rebuke. And now the chase onto Gatsy. Spear pins him to a tree. Another Urn comes out now as well. Manic, can he do the damage? Very far going to be used by Gatsy. Gatsy, can he get himself away? He does have those raindrops. 1 charge is left on it, but he will still go down. Manic picking up Tornado onto the Death Prophet. Where they're going to be following up from? Is that Hammer going to fly through now as well? It looks like they're going to be going on to Dendy. Death Prophet going to get himself back. The arena comes out, trapping in Speedy now as well. The damage, disruption, trying to keep Dendy alive for a little bit longer. TPM from Violent as well. The blast off comes through. They're going to be able to take down Speedy. Multiple kisses are going to be used. Do they have anything to disrupt here? See it, Snapfire trying to use them point blank onto last hero. Yon should still go down. Dendy, Gatsy as well as Violent. Split that kill. Now the Spirit Siphon onto Manic. Manic trying to run himself away. The Spear comes out, gets a stun onto the Death Prophet, and it looks like they're going to be able to get a return kill onto Archangel, but Violent, can he get himself away from us? Trying to run himself back towards the tier 1 tower with that. Is that a full Spirit Vessel as well? It is for the Invoker. The Tornado comes out. Violent's going to be taking a whole lot of damage. He's pinned here to the tier 1 tower. Should still go down. Violent will be taken out from a good God's Rebuke at the end of this last hero with the disruption though. Can they get a return kill onto last hero? Last hero going to try and get himself away. He's got Spear in 1 second. No blink for 3 seconds though. It keeps getting reset. He's going to be able to spear away, but the Shadow Poison will be enough to finish the job. And Speedy, pretty nice if you get caught out like this. Spear comes through. EMP, I don't actually think that connected on as well. Archangel's going to use the purification on himself. Tornado now as well. He's going to be taking tower shots. Archangel, the remote mine, won't pop just yet. Backlines, they've got the drag back onto Yond once again. Yond trying to move himself around. The proximity man going to be doing a little bit of damage onto Gatsy, but Yond, blast off into the taser. He will go down. Want at this point. Mid lane. Oh, the disruption, who they caught out. Dandy will be taken down. Didn't even need to use the Chronosphere for that now as well. And Pion walks himself through the Meteor, so he's going to have to go back before he goes extinct. Cold Snap as well as the Spirit Vessel. Doing a lot of damage here to Pion. The stun though. Did he catch out Speedy as well? Speedy can get himself away from this. It looks like Speedy is going to go down. Mortimer kisses though. Disruption going to be used, but is it going to be able to keep himself alive? One more right click and Lich will be able to pick up the kill. Just gets the time walk out of the Mortimer kisses for the farm. Cleanse has come out now as well. 60-second cooldown on that. Did he have the chase down? Yond. Maybe not where you want to be there, bud. I want to come in with the Exorcism on this next treat wave. These sticky bombs carry on going here. Violent. He's going to be taking a lot of damage, but again, for another minute, still has that Aegis. So once they do the siege damage where he can find it, Sunstrike onto him. We'll clean him up now. So he does go down. Aegis comes out. Does he want to maybe look for a Chronosphere? Where's the Faceless Void? Does he want to come onto this? 4 heroes grouped up. No, Avatar's comes out. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage to Lich. Lich does get the Chronosphere, but the multiple kisses even on top of the BKB. Well, they're going to be able to do the damage onto the Shadow Demon now as well. Backlines. Last hero with the jump, with the arena coming out. Violent, can he get himself away from this? It looks like they might be able able to take him down for twice. And he's going to be disarmed as well. Turns back into 4 heroes. Gatsy, that is not the way you want to be walking. Gets the blink. Sunstrike, though. Is there going to be a spear? Anything to stop this TP? There absolutely will be. And even Gatsy, we speak to everybody, but I mean, just being able to close a gap if he doesn't blink in the right position, you know. Ooh, Yon, does he want to go for the blast off? Will actually connect onto Magnus here. What's going to be the blinking now from Archangel? Can they do the damage? Magnus is going to try and run himself away, but Cold Snap comes through. There's the Spirit Vessel. Going to try and go for the skewer. Up onto the high ground now as well. The taser doesn't connect. Sticky Bomb over the cliff and far away. Pion tries to run, but he will still be caught out. And Yon does get the kill. I'm hearing a BKB. It's actually going to be last hero now. Violent inside the ring. Doesn't have a BKB of his own, so he's still going to be caught out. Pinned to the side of the arena. Where's the damage going to come from now as well? Sticky Bomb does get dropped. Multiple kisses will be used, but Violent trying to run himself out. Last hero does get taken down, and Gatsy secures that kill. Do they want to try and make a jump happen here, B? Even after the Aegis goes down. No tornado, though. They caught out Magnus. Magnus can get himself away from this. Cold Snap comes out. Pion. Ooh. Camera. I went a little bit too far. The Violent pops his BKB. That's going to be a fresh one. Chronosphere, though, it's still going to be able to catch on to Violent. Was that an RP on the backlines now as well? Pion trying to do his best to keep his teammates alive. Violent moves out the cookie. He's going to be able to keep him safe. Speedy will be slowed down, but not killed off just yet. Archangel, Avatos comes through. Violent will be able to take that as Gatsy gets the kill onto last hero. Now Lich does want to carry on going further. Time dilation onto Dendy. Dendy, though, is going to be the time walk away from Lich, so he might try and turn this one around. Even Manic going to be running himself away. Violent, where's that Blink Dagger? He does have it up. If he can close the gap, he might be able to get the catch out. He does get the catch out onto Manic. Manic dragged back and killed off the chase onto Yond. Yond gonna try and do what he can with the taser. Taser might be a proc. Sticky Bomb goes down now as well. But Dendy with the exorcism, Yond gonna try and do a lot of damage. He's not gonna be able to get the blast off there as well for the... It no longer does lethal damage, am I right? Moon shard just yet, as far as I can see. Yeah. Oh, Tornado Manic's going to be there. The Avatos comes out. The BKB, the double toss onto the Invoker. Chronosphere is going to be used, but Tiny's still got that BKB going for the next, what, 3 seconds. Big RP on the back lines. Guardian Angel comes out, but the Mortimer Kids are going to be doing a lot of damage. Skewer back now as well onto Yon. Onto Last Hero. Last Hero, can he get himself away from this? Pion has an Eon Disc of his own. It looks like Last Hero trying to do what damage he can. Speedy's going to try and get really darn low. GG's going to be called here. Last Hero will go down, and Bait win the first game in 40 minutes and 2 seconds. 30-29 and a 7k net worth lead here for the side of Bait. Wraith King is still there. I think Wraith King's still an acceptable hero at the minute. The Morphlin there as well. So you can steal the Dark Willow spells. Could be the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight got a little bit of a change that... Let's take a look at this last hero. Already got those balls up. Got the hooks. You're going to be able to see Gatsy. Is this the hero that you want to be going for? Because he's going to go straight for the decay. So he's going to be able to get 16 stacks off the first charge. Chaos Bolt comes through. Primal Spring into the tree dance out here for Speedy. The tree will be taken away from underneath him from Manic. But do they have the damage to take down Speedy? Speedy is going to be able to live up to his name. The Death Pulse comes out. Going to be able to get a little bit of heals off. And Archangel is the one that has to run himself away. Last hero going to try and retreat now as well. But with the Chaos Bolt flying through. Last hero, do they have the damage to take him down? It looks like they do. Pion gets that kill. Lich has to back himself away. There's still heroes. They're going to be able to take down this rune. Try and go for the snatch. But again, the Chaos Bolt should be able to fly through onto Yond. Will connect with the decay stacks coming through once again. Dark Willow could be in trouble. Trying to get himself away from this. Even going to claim for a high five, but nobody will oblige. Instead, Violent says, high five this. Swings with his sword and gets the kill. So there's not going to be Serum Chains to lock down Manic to stop him from getting up to get to that water room. Bottom lane once again, they're going to be able to get the drag back. Last hero will go down. And Yon to the Beastmaster now as well. So the rotation through. Pion's going to be able to get the kill onto Black Archangel. Might change targets onto Yon. Yon is going to be able to do anything. Shadow Realm comes out, going to go for the TP. And no AoE stuns here to cancel that. Top lane. Can they get the kill onto Lich now as well? Death Pulse goes. They're going to be able to find the vision. Was that Boundless Strike for the stun, for the disruption. Comes through. And Speedy does get the kill. Lich not finding this an easy lane at the minute. Curse Crown coming onto Violent. This time he's not going to have the Phantasm in time, but the Soul Rip is going to be enough to keep him alive. Violent, well, Yond trying to do what he can with the Shadow Realm damage, but it's not going to be enough. The Tombstone gets dropped now as well, and so will Yond. Last hero body blocks, so these zombies, they want brains. Chasing down to the last hero. They get the kill. Managed to be able to get the rotation in. Toss onto Violent. There's going to be the Chaos Bolt back onto Tiny, though. Do they have the damage to take him down? Dendy, the TP out. Serum Chains, anything to stop this. No levels into the Serum Chains. Only level 11 here from Dendy. Level 7 even. Did I say 11? Was that Boundless Strike? Does he want to go with the Primal Spring? Maybe he saves the Boundless Strike in case Yon tries to go for the Shadow Realm TP out. Dendy's going to be caught out with the Avatars coming through now as well. Brambles and the Roar. They get the kill onto Dendy. So Gatsy tries to go for the TP, but the Nightmare will cancel this now as well. Speedy trying to find some XP, trying to find some gold before he does try and maybe move off this lane. It's going to be a tier 1, but the tier 1 on top lane's already gone down. Pion picks out offering protection. Is that the Beastmaster caught out? It is. Last hero trying to get himself away from this. He's used the raw. Speedy, Violent. Is he going to try and go for the drag back? He's not. It's just going to be able to go over to Gatsy with the zombies. Moves over. Pion, though, in the trees. The avalanche is going to come with that. Fiend's Whip now as well. It will become through his damage. Even the Bramble's going to be dropped for the actual one. Ghost Crown. After this, but the Balance Strike, it cancels that Fiend's Whip a little bit early. Pion, is he going to be able to get himself over? This is on the Ghost Shroud. Will be used. He's trying to region up with the Death Pulses now as well. Pion, he's going to be surviving through this. Just keeping himself in the middle of the fight. Whereas that Reaper side will go down. Takes down the Tiny, so he does have that one charge now as well. Archangel's on the run. Really nice turnaround here from Bait. The Slider Fist comes out with a double damage, and Pion gets tipped by his team as they take down 3. Really nice fight there. Really nice. Which again, oh, you get the kill onto Dendy though. They do secure the kill onto Dendy though. That's an Aegis. Black Archangel's going to get low. Do they once again want to try and throw out a Reaper Scythe? Speedy. Curse Crown comes out. It's not going to be able to dodge it off. And last hero will be able to get the kill there. 2 nice kills going the way. Avalanche comes out. Doesn't connect onto anything. Tumbler's Toy there for Pion. Waiting on the top. Smoke comes out. 4 heroes. Do they want to try and make a move? Because I mean, if the Monkey King, well, they are going to be able to find the catch into the Monkey King. Mischief won't save his life just yet. And Speedy, it was a speedy blow. So what can they do? Phantasm will be used, and again, they don't have, I don't think they saw him around the outpost. So Lich could be grouping up. Last hero throwing these axes out. There's going to be the drag back with the Reality Rift as well as that Phantom Strike. Do they have the damage to take him down? It looks like they're going to be able to take down the Chaos Knight. And TP's cancelled from the side of Bait. Moving his 4 here. No for that. Oh, Yond will be spotted out by the Balance Strike though. Manic with a blink in. Gets the Avatar out and absolutely deletes off Speedy. As Yond will be the revenge kill. Can they get anything from this on the side of Bait? It looks like they're not going to chase through over the river. They might even find Gatsy here now as well. They absolutely will. The Hawk Dive comes through. Lich finds the kill. Tombstone's been dropped. They get the drive back onto Dandy. The toss back into the Raw. Yeah, and this is what we're talking about. That Bait, so many matches I've watched now where they had this really good early game, and then look at this. That was what, like 90 if he moves into this. Yeah, Lich, the Brambles go down. Necrophos doesn't have the VKB. They're going to be able to take down Speedy. And Pion trying to do his best to get himself away with this Ghost Shroud. But the Yule Scepter comes out and Necrophos going to be locked down. No blink. Even the Fiend's Grip to keep him locked down. And they get the kill. They might even be able to go further here. Do they have Beastmaster with the Raw? They do, but they're not going to be able to find Dendy. Gatsy doesn't really need the Raw because the Blink Avatos comes in. And Manic, last hero, pick up the kill there. Axes. Oh, sorry, just we don't care. We've got a creep wave with us. You can try and skip it if you want, but we're going to be pushing in on another lane now as well. They get the Fiend's Grip. Avatos comes out. And Dendy, 1600 damage on that crit. God damn. So yeah, Lich just going to go for the TP, nothing to cancel. They even get a little bit of pressure onto the build. It is on now. Wukong's command's got used, but it looks like everyone has had a no sorry. They're going to be away from this. Even, yeah, the Shadow Realm comes out for the Dark Willow. Can they get themselves out? Pion linking himself forward into the aggression, but, well, with Tiny, what can they do here? Speedy's going to be taking a lot of damage from the Bedlam. It's going to be another Death Pulse, it looks like, coming through. Oh no, he's got himself the Death Seeker. That's what that is. The little grenadey thing. Raw comes out. Necrophos can get himself away from this. Lucent Beam as well as the Eclipse doing a whole lot of damage. And he can't survive even with the Ghost Shroud thanks to that Eclipse damage coming through. 4 heroes dead. It's going to be a buyback for the Monkey King. Do they want to buy back on Pion? Well, they're just going to call GG. Yeah, Pion might have had a connection issue. He disconnects. And they just think it's not worth it. So they are going to call the GG. Gatsy stops in his tracks. And no sorry. Say, no sorry, we are taking this away from you here, Bait. We're going to force it through to a game number 3. 35 minutes and 54. What do you want to be going for in terms of a carry up against the Faceless Void? Ooh. So it's going to be Tiny carry? Yeah, not. Oh, it makes sense because Dendy was already picking up the Queen of Pain. Yeah, so Tiny on Violent. Or Violent on Tiny once again. Pion on... Has liched. Does get ambushed there by a Fade Ball. So Pion, how Purity comes out. On level 1 on Archangel, he will get the first blood. That's the Magnus of the Omni Knight, and it looks real good in this lane so far. Violent. Taking a lot of damage. Where's that regen coming to come through? The Avalanche does have the toss now if he wants to throw it out. Overwhelming not going to be used. Yeah, the Avalanche comes out. But Violent He's picked up the kill. The Sunstrike once again. Well, Gatsy picked up the kill. The Avatos combo not going to be there. And Violent through the trees, trying to get himself around, but I don't know why he just didn't straight run away. Maybe on strike. Should. Did that cancel the salve? It did. Manic going to be able to throw himself a well-played, a pat on the back, coming out Archangel with a hop once again to drag back the skewer underneath the tower, but is it going to be enough? It looks like it will be to be able to bait in the kill onto Archangel. Scream, Sonic Wave. Nah, it's not going to be enough. Good look for it under the lane, though. Telekinesis from Speedy onto Archangel. Archangel with the salve. Looking to chase down onto Speedy. The hammer comes out once again onto Speedy. Chase down as well. So, Archangel, 2 points into the purification, 1 into the helm of the purus. Do they have the catch with the RP that hasn't been skilled up just yet? But he does have the point. So it's 6 points in spells, not... Yep, RP is going to be there. The skewer back. Do they want to go for that Chronosphere? Time dilation is going to be his telekinesis. Dandy blinks himself in. Was that Sonic Wave gets caught inside the Chronosphere? Black Archangel, Sunstrike's going to be coming out. Magnus will be killed off. And Dandy has to retreat now. Oh, he had... Probably still goes for the 200 dual cast range. Mid lane in the river, though. The Bedlam's going to be dropped as well as a Meteor. They clean up onto the Magnus Chronosphere on the backlines now as well. They're going to be able to go onto Rubik Speedy. He's going to be able to get himself away from this. They actually get the kill onto the Faceless Void, though. Turning this one around, Archangel goes down as well. At the cost of a Magnus. Like, posture around Roche. Is it blink in? Last hero can't find anything, though. Now he's going to get dragged back into a double Shockwave skewer, and it might cost him his life. Terrorize going to be used. The Nightmare does get dropped here onto Legion Commander, but with the Scream, with the damage coming through, Speedy will be able to pick up the kill. Oh, Telekinesis. They've got the push back onto the last hero, so he's not... he's still going to be able to blink in. The duel comes through. The RP, though, maybe a little bit of bait. The drag back now as well. Do they have the damage to take both heroes down? It looks like with the Sonic Wave, Dendy gets himself a triple kill, and the Chrono comes out now, but are they going to be able to do damage to take down the Magnus? He's already thrown out all of his spells. Telekinesis with the Fade Bolt's going to be a second away to reduce his Faceless Void's damage. They're going to be able to turn right back into this with the Shadow Strike. The Blink, the Scream is going to be available. The Avatos onto the Invoker, and even inside the pit, Lich trying to do what he can. Dendy has to play away. Violent gets himself the double kill. He's had a no sorry in any position to contest this. And the smoke out. I like this from B. It's going to be a wraparound onto this. He might even find out Lich's back lines. It's going to be the jump in from the press the attack, but only the only thing they find is Roche, and Violent gets the blow up immediately onto Black Archangel. Can they take down Violent? Violent, the Chronosphere comes through. They have the control, but the RP will be used here. The control, but the Cataclysm damage. Sonic Wave going to be thrown right back in the faces. And it looks like Dandy going to be the last one alive. Was that Blink trying to get himself away? He's locked down by last hero. Who did eventually get a second duel victory, puts him right up onto 30. Oh, are they going to be able to jump? Are they going to be able to catch out? Well, who catches out here now? Cataclysm away with the toss, so it's not going to be a duel completion. Tornado, RP on the backlines now as well. They've got the lockdown onto the Invoker. The duel was stolen, but the Blade Mail's still there. Do they have the damage? Nightmare comes out. Fiends going to be used onto this Invoker now. They will be able to take him down and maybe change targets onto the LC. What was stolen now? It's going to be the Hammer of Purity coming through. Guardian's Angel will be used, but can he still take last hero down? Last hero trying to move himself away from this backlines, though. It looks like they've got the lockdown onto the Tiny, but no Cataclysm to come through the buyback. Faceless Void, can he do the damage to the Sound coming through onto the Tiny, but it looks like they're going to be able to pop the Sages. Bramble catches out the Tiny. It's going to be a lot of rocks and a lot of bushes. Violent, though, still moving himself away. Archangel, it looks like he will be taken down. Violent gets it with the Tree Toss. Where's that Blink? He's going to be time dilationed up, so he's not going to be able to get it off because he keeps getting the reset there on the Blink Dagger as Dendy gets himself away there too. What was that? The buyback from Invoker and 2. Violent is in the trees. He has that Blink Dagger in 7 seconds if he needs to move away. Last hero's going to be there. Blade Mail comes out. BKB is going to be... Just look at him blow up. Chronosphere. It's not even going to be the duel. It's going to be the double Cataclysm and a lot of damage coming through onto Violent. Can they go any further now? Spells are down. They've got themselves a 1-for-1, but that's going to be a position 1 going down. Tornado onto Magnus. Pion can he get himself away from this? Terrorize come through now as well. Fiend's Grip, though, onto the Faceless Void. Can they carry on to go? Danny's going to be here. Maybe wants to throw out Shadow Strike. Scream comes out. No Sonic Wave just yet. Backlines. Gatsy as well. Speedy going to be separated here from Danny. Looks like Danny just wants to go for the retreat. Speedy, can he get himself out? Is there a bash? Is there any control? No, he does get the TP away. But 3 heroes on the side of Bait do go down. And a really good skirmish there coming through from No Sorry to take away. As before that LC respawns, they're going to be able to maybe make a dive onto Black Archangel once again. Tossed off the cliff. Skewer's not going to be there. Trying to go in with the status. Excuse me, the Double Cataclysm once again. The damage. Oh, it might be enough for the Fiend's Grip to keep Violent alive. He's going to be able to turn this around onto the Faceless Void. Sonic Wave blows up Liched. And now this time they should be able to go the Terrorize. It's not going to be enough to keep Yond alive there either. Really nicely played that the Heavenly Grace was stolen there as well. Onto Violent. So he's a little bit dewatering on his way. Or threatening to, at least. As the Heavenly Grace comes out, Violent just dives himself in again onto the Forge Spritz. Tornado EMP comes out, but if they take him down to once Violent here, does still have, I mean, he's going to have the Heavenly Grace once again. 4.6k health on that Heavenly Grace. You go for the dual easy victory for last hero, but it might be a little bit of a bait from bait as they drag him back in with the Horn Toss, with that skewer, to be able to get the Cataclysm coming through with the Chronosphere, and once again the damage coming through onto Tiny, but Tiny, once again, the Nightmare going to be using Violent with that BKB. Can he turn himself around? Can he do the damage here? Lich, the control coming through, and Violent's trying to hide himself into the trees. Sonic Wave RP will be used, and they get themselves a nice couple of kills here. They might be able to get the kill onto the Tiny. Skewer back onto the Omni Knight. Omni Knight gem is on the deck. They take down the Magnus, and Dendy has to get himself in the trees. He's going to be caught with the BKB of his own. Fiend's Grip has already been used here as well. Backline, Speedy's going to be caught out. Yule Scepter, can he get himself away? What's he stolen? He's going to be able to get the Time Walk off. Right back to full health. Dives himself back onto Archangel. Maybe scouts around. It was a little bit, but he just carries on going here. Cold Snap will be wearing off. Doesn't want to be going through. Just dives himself into the trees. Doesn't have the TP for 40 seconds, so he's just buying time. Did they actually... Yeah, no, he's again, hokey cokey in himself, in and out, in and out. That's what it's all about.
Thanks for kind.
They even get the dive. The Horn Toss comes back out onto the Faceless Void. Faceless Void, RP into the Fiend's Grip. Tornado, Sonic Wave. He gets popped. No buyback now. So this could be a really good opening for bait. Well, the Terrorizers could be the Blade Mail coming through from the LC with the double Cataclysm. The Nightmare once again trying to dodge off the damage to duel. It's not going to be able to complete, but they do get the kill onto the Tiny. Tiny has that buyback if he can get to the outpost. If he wants to think they can finish off this game right here, right now, Archangel goes down. The Skewer back to damage, and Pion gets the kill. 2 heroes dead on the side of no sorry. Completely different fight with the duel. Violent, he wants to get Violent. Tornado comes out, he's going to be saving the BKB again. Denny no buyback, so that is going to be the Chronosphere. Violent, Yule Scepter on that Wind Waker. Wind Waker over the Meteor. Being dropped. They get the kill onto the Rubik now as well. Push back. Deafening Blast, Gem is on the deck. And Tiny, he took a step way too far. Violent got way ahead of himself. Denny didn't even buy back. 2 heroes dead. There was no way. Oh, Gatsy, Self-Nightmares? Self-Nightmares, they're going to be the duel in now as well. Do they have the control onto this? There's a Wind Waker, so that is going to be a lot of the duel time. The RP now as well, the drag back. They do have the potential. It was actually only onto Illusions to drag back here now as well. The Cataclysm comes out once again. Meteor will be dropped down. Going to try and do what he can with the BKB. The Index coming through now as well. Good RP onto 3 heroes. But do they have the damage to take these heroes down? Pion trying to do what he can. Violent once again being forced back by the Terrorize after this BKB was off. Last hero being pulled left, right, and center here by the Skewer. Can they take down Violent? Violent, Black Archangel, he does get the kill. Last hero takes down Pion. Only Yond gone down, and they're going to be able to take down 3 Sonic Wave. It's not enough damage for any kills. So it looks like they're going to be able to dive once again onto this now as well. The Nightmare comes out into the Faceless Void. They take down Dendy. Dendy and Violent have buybacks. And some extra survivability, as well as that attack speed. Oh, the Horn Toss. Onto the Faceless. Do they have the lockdown? It's going to be an Aegis here for the next 50 seconds anyway. Guardian's Angel will be used. Liched. Dendy, Fiend's Grip comes out onto the Faceless Void. Are they going to be able to take him down? The Tornado comes out, so he has to cancel the Fiend's Grip. They might change targets onto the Omni Knight. Avatos comes up. The Ian Disc is going to be there now as well. It's going to be tossed right back with the duel. Cataclysm damage RP will be used onto the LC. Wind Waker comes out now as well. They have the lockdown onto 2 of the cores. Going to be able to get the lockdown onto 3 of the cores, but Pion going to be cold snapped up. He can't get the drag back into the Skewer, and that's just going to be the death of the Magnus. And now they go. The Chronosphere was stolen by Speedy. Catches 4 heroes inside it. Can they do the damage over to onto the Faceless Void? Faceless Void, though, still has that Aegis for the next 19 seconds. Sonic Wave comes out. They still don't delete the Faceless Void. Faceless Void. Purify keeps him alive, and Dendy's going to be taken down now as well. Violent. Not going to be able to do anything apart from retreat to the bait. As Magnus, Tornado comes through. He's going to be able to take down these tier 4s. Pion, what's he going to be able to do? Because it's going to be the Ian that's being procced, and that's not even in the fight. It's going to be the Shadow Realm. It's not going to be the Chronosphere coming out just yet on top of 3 heroes, and now it comes out. It's going to be catching out just Pion, but he does have that refresher if he needs to use it. In fact, who's got the refresher? It's going to be onto the Invoker. It is. It looks like the refresher comes through. The Cataclysm, the damage. Pion, though, pushing right back into the fountain. Do they have the lockdown onto Archangel? It it looks like Archangel might be in a little bit of trouble. Lich comes right back in. It's going to be another refresh coming through from Manic. The RP onto 2. But do they have the damage? Where's that Skewer back? Are they going to be able to push back with the Ian Disc being proc now? That Skewer not going to come out. And now the Horn Toss doesn't actually catch onto anybody. And Lich just stands his ground. This Ancient will go down. The damage there from the Shadow Realm, from that Dark Willow, way too much. The Creep's pushing onto it as well. No, sorry. Takes game number 3. In 57 minutes and 2 seconds.
Right. Trinkets.